Don't blink, it's your boy Yanko. I got to the show. Because I'm having a wonderful day. I am pretty tipsy. We've been drinking some wine because we did a Thanksgiving video. However, the Thanksgiving video I had to stop because I didn't have a lot of space or storage. We put on some storage. However, we still have some of the meals of the Thanksgiving, which is chicken plus fries, cheesy fries, a little bit of wine left. I was like, it'd be a shame to eat it off camera. So what we're gonna do is do a reaction to one of the videos I was supposed to do today. So I'm a bit tipsy. I hope it doesn't affect the video too much. And yo, let's fucking go. We're gonna be reading some comments because that's what I do. And there's your admission of guilt. You just never learns. Feels the trap, eats his own bait. Trigger the trap and then goes eat the tractor. Fell for it. I know what that is. Anytime feels that even if I did, you know he was lying. Caught by bragging, felting, cog by bragging about you money versus duty. You know what? Let's watch this one instead. We already read 3 comments, so about to go. The other one, I don't know who Cog is. This one talk about RTU. I want to react to Cog also, but I'm tipsy. And because I'm tipsy, I don't have the same ability to comment or talk about situations. So we're going to talk about DSP and RTU, which I know a bit more about. So yeah, so let's go.
It's time to play the game!
Chicken plus cheesy fries.
Oh my god!
I'll always be grateful for the outsider. Because I mean about that, but when it comes to Detractor, Almighty Tevin, of course. Meerkat Mob, of course. W Pig, of course, with shorter content. Snort Burnell and Snort Ogan and Snort Burnell are my 2 favorites.
What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude.
And I have to warn everyone, warning, what you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting.
Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Right. Wouldn't you much rather be rewarded for a string of contributions rather than a negative? It's about positive reinforcement and rewards rather than negative
So, the begging. I've been going crazy. So, it's complicated. Okay. So what happened, and I know this shit by heart because I'm deeply involved, not as a content creator, but as a viewer. The only stuff that I watch is DSP, almost. And I'm very hyper aware of the situation. So what happened is, once again, DSP did some collab with Kino Casino being 2 trolls, trolling other trolls. So of course, DSP the way he was appreciated by the community of the Kino Casino. Kino Casino, what they're gonna do is gonna go they're local themselves. They're gonna go against local, and because there's deeper level of local, for example, DSP Bookie, they're lower. People are liking that, right? And they're able to dish out it, but able to take hit, which coincidentally, which in parallel we have DSP, but it's the same thing. So they love DSP. They absolutely love DSP. And Kino Casino, being relatively new, have a lot of the new viewership. So even though they have both of them, Ashton and I think it's Alex, but I'm not sure. They both have some skeletons. They're not as much as Phil, who has 16 years plus of skeletons. So when it comes to the casino, Kino Casino, DSP was held as a hero because yeah, Chobe was telling them "fuck you," just like Alex and I'm too drunk to film, just like the Kino Casino guy did. And so what happened was he's getting a lot more viewers, so he's getting a lot more contribution. And then they realized that DSP, although it did some drama, wasn't only about drama. DSP was a lot more about gaming, and Kino Casino don't game. So they left DSP, so DSP got kind of used to this level of contribution, and then he had to give up on it. So now he's been begging a lot, trying to maintain that streak, which was easily attainable thanks to Kino Casino. So, in very simple term, in very simple term, you're having 300 viewers, you're making $200 a day. So the 300 viewers, you do I think it's like 75 cents, 70 cents a viewer, which is not a lot. But now the Kino Casino guys or the Kino Casino viewership leaves, and then you're at 300 viewer, you fall at a 60, at 70. But you're still trying to do that 200. So at 60 and 70, that's $1.50, that's $1.75, that's $2 to people that partake. So yeah, he's been begging a lot more.
Consequences. I used to say dumb shit like, please, you have to contribute.
And it sucks because he's begging for cash. And listen, I still like DSP, but what sucks is that he's begging for cash and he's also begging for likes. And I believe personally that it doesn't matter what you're begging for. Begging is begging, right? So you're begging for cash and likes. So not only do I have to give you cash, but I have to like the stream, the stream. That way other people get to see it.
So I can pay my mortgage and I can buy groceries this week and I can do this. Or I can't play the game this week unless I get the contribution. Instead of saying that, do fun rewards, right? At the end of the week, let's do the Krabby Patty DSP Tri-City, right? If we raise a certain amount and stuff, let's do a special thing. You'll get all the things I already bought, right? Improving the setup.
By the way, a little shameless plug. We'll blame Good Fortune Wine for it. The DSP Patty, the Krabby Patty. Krabby Patty is from a show called SpongeBob. Extremely popular in the 2000, early 2000. They came up with Wendy's came up with a Krabby Patty meal. Limited time only. DSP has $2,000 to taste it. The meal costs $20 to taste it. On this channel, we'll do it for free. Just telling you.
With new equipment, lighting, backdrops, things, right? That's how you get positive push, positive spin. I just didn't know what the hell I was doing for so long. I'm now in line with making this feel positive and fun, right? And so I'm happy for that.
Yeah, but the thing with DSP is that people told him. It's not like, oh. And DSP, it's constantly like, oh, I'm changing in the most positive fashion, but there's going to be hints of me that you can recognize from the past. So, because he is not changing completely, and we're seeing hints from things that he did in the past that we said, don't do that. Your question, is the change honest? Is the change genuine, or is just another one of his lies, you know?
Learn.
I don't know. You guys don't understand. I literally live in a bubble. Oh my God, he's drinking piss.
We're gonna see. If he keeps doing this, I'm gonna unplug and replug the capture device in. We're gonna see, where the game leads us now. Like I said, we saw Pyramid Head in here, but he didn't attack us yet. He was through a bunch of bars. But you know he's coming. You know Pyramid Head is on his way.
Drunk, guys.
Alright, I've had enough. I've seriously already had enough. I'm gonna
Okay, so this is Silent Hill, if you didn't know. The second game, kind of cool.
plug and replug it. Ready? Does this happen sometimes when I mess around with the capture device?
To me, this is less interesting. So, because his capture device fails, DSP gets mad. Seeing him mad is less interesting than exposing him for things that he does that's wrong. Because I don't think it takes an asshole to get mad. Everybody gets mad.
Why did the game... Come on, go back to the game, stupid. Okay, sheesh. Now let's play. It better not happen. The door closed itself on my face. Did you see that? The door closed on my face.
The laugh, dude. The laugh.
Dude, I'm about to smash something. Stop, you piece of shit capture.
Like, if it happened to somebody else, I would feel bad, but for DSP, you're like, dude, you should know better. You've been doing this for so many years. And a capture card failing happens. But notice how it doesn't happen to popular streamer. So what you do, you always have a second capture card just in case Say, listen, we have some technical difficulty. Give me a couple minutes, I will be right back. Or worst case, you do even better. You said, listen, cannot stream today, so we'll play some old videos of my content. I am sorry, I'll be back tomorrow with a surprise. And a surprise, even though you don't tell them, the surprise is a new capture card. And you apologize for making a mistake.
I think this capture device has an issue where if it thinks that the screen is going black, it thinks it's losing signal when it's literally not losing signal. It's not losing signal. Because it comes right back. It's just stupid. Anyway. So here we are. We're going back the way we came. We have a gun now. We literally just got the gun. So this will be the first gunplay. I haven't used it yet. I don't know how effective it is. I don't know if you can shoot limbs to... Rich is on my stream, and he's insulting.
Rich, the older brother of Pig Roach. Pig Roach because Phil is a pig, and a Roach because you cannot kill him. Which is kind of cool, which is kind of... Okay, the pig is like... because he snorts a lot. Archie made another stream in his which he talks shit about his younger brother.
Me? I mean, he's on his stream insulting me. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a fuck what Rich has to say about anything. You realize that, right? Like, the only people who listen to him are either my detractors...
I am sorry to say, but I have to agree with DSP here. I think RTU, and I have nothing against Review Tech USA. I don't know the guy a lot, and my perception is that you do what you do. However, I do have to say that when he started, it was reviewing tech. Didn't work. He switched to drama, which worked. Now, the problem with Rich is he constantly gets high. There's nothing wrong with getting high, but he's barely present. He's barely there. So you're basically talking to someone who's not there. You know, there's this... I'm not judging, okay? But, for example, right now, I'm drunk and I'm making a video. Now, if you look at my other content, I'm not always drunk, right? Have you ever went to a bar and talked to somebody that's drunk? It's not fun.
Or people who are A-logging him and making fun of him. So he can say whatever the hell he wants on his stream. Everyone's gonna laugh. By the way, how high is he tonight?
Oh my god, he's drinking sperm? I received...
See, he could have just ignored that. But he gets baited. And now, by only him saying that to Rich, not only is he acknowledging that Rich is there, but he's also giving fuel to Rich attacking him. So, for example, Rich... watch him, hate watch him, and DSP just ignores him. Rich seems like to be an asshole. By him saying, how high is he tonight, you're giving a fuel for RTU. And even though people are like, oh, you shouldn't get mad at somebody saying that, you still have an excuse for being a dick. Understand?
a very generous $50 tip.
Yeah.
I've never run into this thing before. What is it, a money creature? Yeah, look, it's a money creature. He just throws money
Yeah,
around.
1.5.
What
Oh,
the hell was that?
We have 1
Is it
hour
too
left on the stream. We're
fast
gonna play
for
for about
you
1
guys?
more hour, okay?
a bit too fast, huh? Okay. 125 is better.
Let's hit that goal. Let's smash it. We're literally
never enough
$39
money.
away of support for hitting the goal tonight. Whether it's super chat, super sticker, or tip, let's just crush it and get it done with now.
But that's kind of the problem. That's kind of the problem with Phil. It's having a goal. For example, $100. So by having $100, like, okay, well, this is exactly how much I need to contribute. So, for example, right? For example, the stream lasts 3 hours, right? And I know the goal of the goal of this stream is $100, and for 3 hours. So it doesn't matter how much I give, I can wait until the very end of the 3 hours and then give. So DSP does reach its goal. I get my content. I'm happy. So by putting a goal there, it's never enough. So DSP, what it will do is that it'll keep on asking, you'll keep on begging. So people feel obligated to do the goal. Now, for example, once again, the stream lasts 3 hours. DSP reached the goal in an hour, and he has his money. Then he has an excuse to say, hey, we reached tier 1 goal, let's reach tier 2, right? And it's non-stop begging. That's the thing.
And then we can have a nice hour of relaxing in Silent Hill 2 and not having to worry about it. All right, let's do it. Let's crush it right now. Let's have someone come in and just boom, drop the bomb and finish it for the night. And then we can continue on with the streak, okay? All right, I'm just going to stretch my legs here for
You know it's never gonna happen.
a second. In fact, you know what?
At least
I'm
stop.
gonna pee.
You know how rude it is to ask people about money? You should not ask about fucking money.
Thanks for being here, guys. Again, if we can just hit those support goals right now and get it done, that would be great. We're at like $39 to it. $39 of a super chat, a tip, whatever. Let's get it done.
Now this is my biggest problem with GSP. And you guys may take me a hater, you guys may take me a detractor. I don't care, but that's my biggest problem with GSP. So asking for cash Like I said, listen, if I come to you guys, right, and I say, dude, guys, I'm in a really bad spot. I'm going to have my rent to pay, and I don't think I'm going to make it this week. Please donate. We'll do an event. Don't care. We'll find something to do. But please, I need help for the rent. Okay? Now, the problem with DSP is that it'll put in content, right? And then it'll cut the recording, and it'll ask for cash. So those detractors are exposing him asking for cash. So here's what happened, okay? Here's the complete honesty, and this is why I kind of fell in love with my apologies. Detractor side. Do I like DSP content? Yes. But here exactly what happened. I didn't know about DSP. I was streaming Elden Ring. My first time playing. And if you watch my first time playing Elden Ring, it's 20 something hours. And then I discovered This Is How You Don't Play. And I was like, okay, well, this is pretty interesting. So the first thing I did was I watched every single This Is How You Don't Play. And I kind of fell in love with the content I was putting out because it was funny. It was really funny. So what I did was I went on to DSP. And I watched some of his playthrough. The first playthrough I watched was Origami King. I was like, yeah, this is good content. Why are people hating on him? Then I had detractors videos. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's only luck. I don't know if it's the algorithm. But a video came up of that exact same playthrough that I was watching. And he was begging for cash. And I'm like, wait a second. I just watched that complete playthrough. He didn't beg once. And then that's when I realized that he was cutting the begging. So my issue with that is you're not filming this. You're not including it for YouTube because you know what you're doing is wrong. You know what you're doing is wrong. Otherwise, you would include it. And if you're doing something that you know is wrong, it's on you. If you're doing something that you don't know is wrong, you'll learn. It's okay, it happens. We all make mistakes. But if you're continuing to make mistakes, then hide that mistakes and be dishonest about it. It's not so much about you begging DSP, it's about you being dishonest. That's a big problem here.
Let's continue.
All right, I received a $25 tip once again from Iron Chef Sakai. Thank you for watching on demand. I hope that you will like the videos, leave comments, let me know.
This is that part. So if you look at it, okay?
All right.
If you look at this is a streamer that tries. Now DSP is a bit old, but I'm old too. So if I came into a person streaming and they had this setup, and setup does help a lot because it's like, okay, this guy is chill. He has a nice setup. He's chill, right? And I would see a game that I like. I would actually see that. But then DSP has the tools to succeed. He's just fucking up.
I received a $25 tip once again from Iron Chef Sakai. Thank you for watching on demand. I hope that you will like the videos, leave comments, let me know what you think about the first 5 hours of the game.
So asking for comments is absolutely fine. I should do it more often. Because it helps with engagement. Asking for likes is fine because it's asking for engagement. But the issue is you gotta choose. Either you beg for cash or you beg for likes. Can't be both, and DSP does both.
Yeah, delightful. Really. Like, this is the return of great survival horror. This to me is
Shut the fuck up. Get a job. Bashing me.
So to start today, we got a $25 anonymous tip. Thank you so very much. The second tip is a very generous.
So why they're saying this anonymous tip, what they're mentioning is because DSP came from having no support, right? To, again, with the Kino Casino guys, getting a lot of support. And then what happened is he stopped having that support. And then there's mysterious supporter or tips that are always anonymous, right? And they're appearing on the stream. So it's like, DSP, you're not receiving support. So is it because you're trying to maintain to say, hey, I wasn't successful because the Kino Casino guys were here? I don't know.
$30 tip.
Last night, one of my editors actually contacts me and says, "Are you aware that Rich backed out of the interview with you?" I said, "No, hold on." So I went to Twitter and I opened up my DMs.
I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.